Yeah, it's starting to rain. You can feel the rain. It's coming down. It's the coolest day we're going to have. It's supposed to bounce up to 90 tomorrow.
I'm just gonna view the mountains. Pretty nice.
It's nice and cool out here. That's one of the reasons I came up. There's the peak that the experts like to climb up to. 9,000 feet up. This is the area known as La Cueva, and people like to hike here. Here's a look at the valley floor, downtown area, Las Cruces. Sometimes in this area you can see a cow or maybe even a deer or two, but I don't see any now. We like to hike down amongst these oak trees. It's a nice shady place to go during the summer. These oak trees are located in an arroyo. Kind of hard to get to. Looks like there's been just enough rain to cause the creosote to start blooming. This is the mountain where Dripping Springs originates. Comes down through the canyon there.
There's a trail.
Well, the skunk brush is seeding. That's good for the deer and the coyotes. Beautiful view. You know, when we started out today, it was 68 degrees and cloudy. And now it's pretty much getting warm, but it's not anywhere near the 100-degree temperatures we've been experiencing. I hear a little birdie.
Yeah.
I think it's over there in that patch of trees. Boy, here's an old tree that bit the dust. I wonder if it was ever hit by lightning. Yeah, I was looking at these bean pods and everything. You say it's a desert willow, huh?
That's right. the one that looks like an orchid.
No
Purple.
kidding. Wow.
That's the purple orchid. It turns into, you know, you know what's interesting about this desert willow? Because when I said it looks like an orchid, and when you look at the flower, it is like an orchid, but the beans in here, it looks like a vanilla seed, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So it must be the orchid family because the flower looks like an orchid and the bean look like a vanilla bean, which is an orchid.
Reminds me of something I want to pick, cook, and eat, like a green bean, you know?
I don't know if it's edible.
I wouldn't think so. Well, we found a little bit of shade going up the trail. I would say it's an oak tree. Hard to say how old it is, but you know, I'm sure it's old already. But I'm glad to have it here along the trail. It's good. Here comes some hikers down the trail, probably coming back from Dripping Springs. Look at this big old rock. Looks like it's been blasted with dynamite or something. You can see the cracks and crannies in it. This one shows it even better. It's kind of layered, textured, fragmented. Gotta grab a seat over here by this oak tree and have some water. Getting warm, but it's not. Check out this rock growing right underneath this old tree. This old tree is grown over top of this rock. These must be carpenter ants because I see them crawling on this old tree. Can you see them? Here's an old oak tree. Gives shade along the trail. I'd say either lightning struck it or more than likely the wind broke it. Definitely an awesome place to hike. You can see cactus growing on the side of this hill over here.
Here.
Last time we came through here, it was kind of flooded, and there were butterflies everywhere. Butterflies and moths. But here's a view to behold. Cactus growing on the hill. Looks like a Spanish blade. Quite beautiful. I think this is a mesquite tree. You can see it seeding. It's got little seeds all over the place. Although they're not very big for some reason. Here's some more. This looks like a little arroyo where water once flowed. Take a heavy rainstorm though to make it flow now. Well, here's an old water tank for the livery. I suppose a livery station, or at least to water the horses to get them up to the livery station. Of course, this used to be part of a railroad car. I don't know how they got it up here, but it's heavy. And I'm sure it was filled with water.
Most likely it's the mule team that brought that water tank here and filled it, because they used to run this road here with wagon teams. So you're probably alluding to mule teams that will be bringing water here.
I agree with you. Here's some more. I think they got this thing capped off because 10 to 1 it's a well, and it's where they got their water from. If I had my guess, I'd say this tree was planted purposefully, on purpose, to give the workers some shade when the stagecoach came in. Some long straw grass. You know, you were asking me how old I thought some of these trees were. And I can definitely say over 100 years old. And this is the alligator juniper.
Yeah, that's a slow one.
Very slow growing. Gotta walk though.
Desilarian Willeri, and then the Spanish Sotul de Desierto. Sotul is the name de Desierto in Spanish, means of the desert. So there must be Sotul that's not desert.
I've been calling this stuff Spanish blade because it looks like a blade with serrations. Because I tell you, it sure has the little serrations on
So
it.
like a knife and two sides, or a sword and two.
Like a knife, you got it.
I think Spanish blade is the street name for it. That's it, Latin and biology.
Latin and biology. No common names, huh?
Oh,
Is this actually the mesquite? Yeah, it is the
yes, it
mesquite.
is mesquite.
It's not that orchid flower you're talking about.
No, this is the mesquite.
We came up here about 10 years ago and they had burnt all this down. It was a planned burn and it was just black. But I'm glad to see that it's grown back. You know, it truly could use a tree or two, but no trees.
Here's another seat where the alligator's tree is.
If I had my guess, I'd say this tree was planted purposefully, on purpose, to give the workers some shade. You know, I don't know the name of it either, but I bet it's a pretty one. From here it's pretty, and from where you're shooting, it's got to be beautiful. Bird in those bushes somewhere.
I got him on sight.
I can't get because I can't see it. See the bird, it's there. These are the seed pods that they enjoy so much. They're purple, and they break open purple and they have lots of seeds in them. Here's another one. And again, this is from a prickly pear cactus. And if you're familiar with an ocotillo plant, this is what they look like when they kick the bucket. They leave a skeletonized stick Ocotillo.
We also see the tailings of the. We're just going to explore this area today.
Okay. This is what they look like when you kick the bucket and leave a skeletonized stick. There's an old mine up here. Tailings from an old mine. I think we might get that far. We'll see. Over here's some tailings from an old mine. But we're going to save that for another day. We'll go up there and check it out. You know, I might be mistaken, but that looks like an entrance to a mine shaft right there. We'll see.
The deer are coming around.
Big one over there.
Yeah, there's about 5 of them. And I think 3 on the other side.
Wow. Oh my God. We're coming into a beautiful sunset.